Children of the Promise. We are at lesson 5 from this quarter study that looks at God and His initiatives to repair the relationship with humanity. This week, we are continuing to look at the journey that God and Abraham started. We looked at different names that God used to identify Himself in different occasions with Abraham, accenting at different sides of who God is and what He does. Here is another one for where we start today. God said to Abram at the time, not to fear, and that He is his shield. This is certainly a very valuable promise. Protection and security are very important. But Abraham brings another point as response to this promise, pointing to the fact that protection is good, but he has no future. He has no child. And with his death, all his legacy and everything that he has built will be gone and taken by others. These are the main threads in this lesson: God's care and protection, and His promise for a future that He made to Abraham to make him a father of a great nation. Some argue that God doesn't exist or is too cruel and weak because He is not eliminating human suffering. Many don't realize that the battle is actually for something much bigger than the temporary struggles. It's about a future and a different reality where sin will be just a memory. Those who engage in a relationship with God can testify about the peace that one receives no matter what he or she passes through, shielded by the presence of God. Abraham received a ridiculous promise for a son when he was 100 years old. He got promised to become a great nation, and it was fulfilled in Israel, but it was for much more than that. Israel was to be a testimony and a witness about God as a nation, but ultimately, through the ages, as those who have the faith and the relationship that Abraham had with God. Abraham got a promise for a future, and this promise was secured by the victory of Jesus over the allegations and the grips of sin. The promise was for a great nation and to make Abraham's name great. Greatness is something that we often misunderstand because of our self-focused nature. But greatness cannot be compared to temporary power and ownership. It's about character. It's about making difference in people's life, the difference that only God can make. It's such a privilege to be part of the journey that God and Abraham started, to be part of their agreement by expressing the trust and the faith that Abraham had, to be children of the promise. We'll continue next week with the study Abraham's seed.